Hello guys, welcome to another episode of It's 10:13 at night, and I've decided to record a video for no particular reason. Now apparently there's this channel called Dope or Nope, and they decide whether things are dope or nope. That's all I know about them. That's it, Almost breathed in some water. That would have been a disaster for this whole recording. I'm just gonna search for dope or nope, Furby. I already searched for it. But I found it funny that I want to get out of this history. I was trying to get out of history, but because when I searched Furby, the only suggested result was dope or nope creepy. And so that's an incredible start so far. Buying 10 products your parents wouldn't let you have as kids. She refused to say why. Reddit medals. What? It moves. There's a thing in the thing and it moves. Oh my god, that's amazing. What is this channel? This sort of seems like a funny clickbait, funny, silly, silly, funny, funny, silly, silly, funny, silly. We're gonna watch this video. Oh my god. I do not want Old Spice.
No flip, no cap, no mess. Just grab and squeeze. Try Dawn Easy Squeeze.
What if I don't want to?
Oh! I can even still do this. I'm so sad. We don't have another one? No! No! What's going on, guys? Welcome to Dope or Nope. I am
Dope or nope. Where's the part where the Furby? Is there even a Furby in this video? If there's no Furby in this video, and I have recorded this entire segment of the video for absolutely nothing, I'm gonna post it anyway because I think it would be funny. No, Mario. Fioreb. Little Furby buddy, little funny dude, little silly guy, dude, little man, little dude, man, guy, dude, person, human, dude, guy, Furby, guy, dude, man, person. I think this is the first and only time I will have beat Sonic Fan to a, popular video involving Furbies making a video reacting to it with no prior context. I've filmed several takes of Lissy Noel's latest video reacting to it. They just didn't work out really all that well. Oh no, wait, I posted a video on that, sorry. I'm gonna do one last part, which is a deep dive into all of her videos and watching them all, but I think I might do that in a few months. Hopefully sometime this year. I have to take a break between every Lissy Noel related video because I don't want my brain to melt. Right, back to the Fioreb. I'm gonna turn on captions because I'm that kind of funny guy. Back to the Forby, the Fioreb, the funny, yeah.
Well-behaved children who will not see this ever, and I will fast forward it when we watch this episode together.
For some odd reason, my parents would never let me have a Furby. They told me they were too annoying. Your parents are 100% right. Furbies are the most annoying creatures on the planet. I'm almost
I find them cute. I think they are. Although, yes. scratch my head because my head is itchy. Furbies are annoying. Let's face it. Furbies are annoying. They're somewhat annoying. I would say they're the most annoying creatures on the planet. That honor probably goes to Lissy Noel. Or potentially this guy. We'll have to wait and see. But they are annoying. But they're designed to be annoying. They're meant to mimic a real pet, and real pets are annoying. Anyone out here who has, like, a dog or a cat or, like, a alligator, you can vouch for this, right? Right? Probably. Hopefully. I haven't done any Furby content in a while, and I'm just coming back to this. It's pretty funny, it's pretty silly, pretty fun.
Positive I've tried a Furby for. Matthias Furby. There's just a random picture of PewDiePie flexing.
Next to a Furby?
Next to a Furby. PewDiePie,
Why?
explain yourself. Delivery.
Why is there a... Delivery was prompt. Maybe a bit too much tape. Something about a ceiling fan. 5 out of 5 would Furby again. Yep. That is my rating as well. 5 out of 5 would Furby again. That's what I'm gonna call this video.
It's very prompt. Maybe a bit too much tape. Seriously.
There is... I don't know what they meant by too much tape. Like, too much tape on the box, too much tape on the Furby? I'm assuming they meant too much tape on the packaging, because, let's face it, if your Furby arrives covered in tape, that's going to be a nightmare to get off. I'd personally just shuck it and get a new skin. They make reproduction Furby skins, right? That's a thing. And if not, why isn't that a thing? People need to make... No, there are people who make, like, custom Furby skin things. Stuff. You need a replacement skin for your Furby, just contact Tiger Electronics at 1-800-FURBY. Tiger Electronics is no longer a corporate entity, and also 1-800-FURBY is not a valid phone number. I'm gonna call that later, just to see what happens. I mean, I know it's not gonna go through, it's not a valid phone number, but still, I'm gonna call it.
That stuff took 10 minutes to get off. Why was there so much tape?
I don't know, they wanted to make sure that there were no Furby burglars. Furburglars. That's called a pun.
Just went off on the tape for a second. Bro, these things look so creepy. They're so strange. Buy it now.
I think they are cute and silly and funny and goofy and funny and silly and... Silly and funny and goofy and silly and silly and funny and funny and silly and funny and goofy and funny and silly and silly and funny and goofy and funny and silly and goofy and silly and funny and funny and silly and funny and goofy and funny and silly and funny and really funny haha goofy silly Furby moment. I don't know why I keep pausing this video and then spouting random stuff from my face hole. Continuing on. Looks like he's got the box now. They have to show his face cam, obviously, even though they have the camera also pointed directly at the thing he's holding. Because, you know, you gotta have two different angles. One including the guy's face. That's how to be a good YouTuber. My Windows XP machine that I have in my room just went into screensavering, and it's really cool and neat and pretty. I'm just staring at that. Ooh. I use the XP machine for looking at funny old websites. Like like sometimes China fake websites and whatnot. I just refuse to, a lot of the B2B, old B2B sites that I look through for China fakes. I just refuse to work on anything newer than Vista, because Internet Explorer, funny haha moment. And they use like Visual Basic and all sorts of ActiveX weird funny things that no browser has ever supported except for Internet Explorer. So yeah, that's where I've got an XP machine in my room. Fun story. I got it at a St. Vincent de Paul. It was broken. Turns out the IDE cable was just unplugged. The cable that connects the hard drives to the rest of the computer. I plugged it back in and it worked perfectly. I got it for $19.
Oh, the
There it is, the furby, the new unbox. I really hope they unbox this guy correctly and don't like tear into the packaging. I'm gonna upload a video on how to unbox a Furby. The recording was an absolute disaster, but I'm uploading it anyway because there isn't any other proper guide on how to unbox a Furby, and maybe I'll remake it later. I'm never going to remake it later, but maybe I'll remake it later. God, that TV in the background is just constantly doing the color bars. Is that an experiment to see how much you can burn in a TV? Or is it cycling through different patterns? I hope it's cycling through different patterns and they've not just got some random TV there that's always on and just has that image permanently burned into its screen, because that's a pretty neat old TV and that would be a bummer. This guy so far has got like he's got like this like retro 80s aesthetic going on, but then he's not like actually got this retro 80s aesthetic going on. He's just like, I don't know, put VHS tape in there. That'll probably make sense. And as a result, it doesn't make sense. He looks pretty happy, though. To see the Furby. I mean, that's really what Furbies are supposed to do. They make people happy. If you don't see a Furby and immediately brighten up, then you're a psychopath. Speaking of which, Lissy Noel is a certified psychopath. And I'm pretty sure every other person who watches my YouTube channel agrees with me. Shout out to you, Sonic Fan 2009, if you're watching this video. Which you probably are. It just occurred to me I haven't actually checked if Sonic Fans made a video on this video yet, so I might actually not be the first person to do it. I'll update you in the description when I put the... Actually, hold on, I can probably just, like, Google it. Oh, God. Cannot type. Nope, it's just some funny train, funny, so it's fake Sonic Fan, it's bootleg Sonic Fan, look, it's, right, back to the funnies. The funny thing is that I've got a bootleg version of me, too. This guy here. Who I am subscribed to. Yeah. Apparently, as far as I'm aware, it was a complete accident and they didn't mean to use the same name as me. They just had the same, Furby, related username, and then they just, arbitrarily chose that, and so... They just happen to have the same name as me, and I think that's funny. Go subscribe to them. They make some pretty neat Furby content. I don't really make all that much Furby. I need to start making more Furby content.
Bro, why is there so much tape? Why so much tape?
To keep the Furby protected. To keep the Furby safe. They are little darlings. They are little guys. They are lads, little dude mans, and they should be kept safe and protected at all costs. That's why there's so much tape, in case you were curious. Fjoreb.
I don't. Why so much tape? Maybe a bit too much tape. It's asleep. Let us not wake it. I can say more than 800 phrases. So can I.
That is true. We both can say more than 800 phrases. However, that's significantly larger advancement for a domestic robot toy than a human being. Because, you know, they had to program all that into the Furby. They had to put the words in the Furby's brain. Shout out to the creator of the Furby, or the creators, who I think, two of whom might be dead. It's the Furby curse. Wait, actually, that's the name of, like, some, like, clickbait video on Furbies. It's the Furby curse. The Furby curse is real, guys. They are unboxing the Furby correctly, as far as I'm aware. Looks like, yeah, they're sort of, like, taking out the little insert the guy is in. Which is, sometimes there are inserts in the Furby. Usually I don't take out the insert, because it's sort of hard to get out, and I'll just, leave the insert in and, just undo the twisty ties, from the bottom side of the box, and I'll have both sides open, and that way I can take the manuals out and everything as well. But, you know, that is technically, the correct way to unbox a Furby. They're not, like, ripping the box in half and then grabbing the Furby from inside, which I am somewhat thankful for, because that would be a bit mean, to be honest.
Bruh! Get out! What the heck, bro? Bro, this is the most secure package I've ever come across. How do I even get that out?
Cause it's Furby. Cause it's Fjoreb. It's Fjoreb. It's Fjoreb. It's Furby. It's Fibur. It's Furby chewing wax. Anyone remember that joke? Probably not. I'm probably the only person who's aware of that. dsc.gg/Furby. It's where that joke originated. Join it. It's good. There are Furby in it. There's Furby. Back to the video.
Oh!
La mejor manera de comenzar el día es en familia,
But first,
con
here's
un
a
buen
Jimmy Dean
desayuno
ad
de
in
Jimmy
Spanish.
Dean.
Less than $20. Less than $10. Hi everyone, I'm Zhang Lili, the manager of a cap factory in Guangzhou, China. And our cup is only $5.24. The maximum capacity of this bottle is 2,000 milliliters.
The on button. Should I press reset?
While holding me upside down, put your finger in my mouth. It's a weird way to start this thing.
Slap the back and bottom. Okay, I've tried everything. I've spanked this thing and it's still not coming alive. It's a sad day when the
Oh, sorry.
Why? Why?
Because motors that have been left in the same position since 1998 get old and lock up. Well, spanking your Furby, will work to unlock the motors. It is not recommended, as it might cause, further problems later down the line with sync screws and whatnot. I know that from experience.
He's saying something, but the speaker is like old and jammed.
That is a completely normal Furby speaker. That is a speaker that sounds... that is even louder than a normal Furby, I'd say. If you cannot hear that speaker, if you think that is a quiet speaker, then you need to get your ears checked out. That is a normal volume Furby speaker. Also, now would be a good time to get the dictionary out. You know, so that you can actually tell what the Furby is, like, you know, saying and stuff. Don't be like Lucy Noel. Read the Furbish dictionary. That's my new motto for it's the Furbish dictionary's new slogan. The Merriam-Webster Furbish dictionary. Which is definitely a real product. Speaking of dictionaries and whatnot, does anybody actually have one of those Adopt a Furby adoption packages? Because I'd love to see a scan of the manual and see how it's different from the normal Furby manual. Adopt a Furby was a neat service. Someone should... I mean, I know the site's still up, but it's, like, not actually doing anything. Someone should, like, restart it. You know, make it so that you can adopt Furbies again. Because that would be neat. People would send their Furbies in, and then other people could buy said Furbies. Like a Furby shelter. You know, like one I'm trying to start, but I haven't actually received any donations yet, because Furby. That's the reason. The reason is Furby.
Something. Maybe I spanked him too hard. I'm sure that has to be louder. Yeah.
Furby intended behavior. Furby working normally.
Okay, we're gonna take this thing out back and shoot it. It is now time to destroy the Furby with our high-powered laser.
Maybe. Who in the what now? Who in the what now? What in the hell? What? Oh, what?